Hey. Right. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right.
Okay.
We are here.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Thursday here at the Clarion Chats podcast room. I am not your host today. I am your co-host, Jay, but I'm here with the...
Guess who's back?
With the OG.
Let's go.
Yeah.
JoJo is back.
All
How
right.
are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Good?
Man, we've been doing fine.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, I've seen over the summer what you guys did.
Yeah.
Amazing work.
Thank you.
First of all, we got to
Thank you.
respect for what Jay did.
Thank
you know, he was the host over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And he worked a lot. I've seen what he did. I mean, the studio looks good.
Yeah.
And the good news is
yeah, we have a camera.
we have a camera.
We have a camera.
Yeah.
And we're going to be getting more cameras as well.
Yeah, of course.
We have one angle right now. We're planning to add a couple more to make a video a little bit more dynamic. But yeah, man, setting this thing up was a whole story.
I see it.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Because when we started, all that we had was a table, and then we had the soundboard or the soundproof boards up there, but they were blank, right?
Yeah, they were.
Then you left, and we were like, we're gonna have to start recording in the fall.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, okay. So we have to plan everything out. So I sketched out everything that we're gonna put on the board and all of these things. And I just decided to give a little bit of character to the table as well. You know, make it not look as empty. And fortunately, this week we just got this new table.
Yeah, I know.
This table is completely
like
new.
2 days ago, I think.
Yeah.
Jess was like, "Oh, hey guys, we got a bigger table now, so we can have a third person."
Yes, it's like 50% bigger than the other table that we had. So
which is way better in my opinion.
Completely.
Yeah, come on.
And
so,
then making the board like this, I just had like, man, what can I find that it's journalism related? So of course we have some journalism CDs back when you could like study with CDs. Remember when that was a thing?
Oh my god, yes.
I took like 3 classes in a CD.
Tutorial video on a CD.
Yeah, this is it is a blast from the past. I got a few collages of old Clarion editions. I like
this one.
Yeah, this is the
Sinclair Bell Tower.
Yeah, this is actually from more recent ones.
Yeah,
because this is like it's Sinclair over the years. So this one right here, and now I can point, which is cool. This one right here is the first edition of the Clarion from back in 1977.
Wait, the Clarion was in 1977?
Yeah, that's when they started.
Wow.
And what I did to find...
Great job.
What I did to find it was actually go to the archives. I mentioned this in when I was interviewing
the
Jess.
archives in the library, right?
Yeah, with Shelby. And then she has all the collection.
Oh, I like Shelby.
She has all the collection.
I like Shelby.
Right. And yeah, and I just find the most interesting things. I got this other one here. It's like from the 90s, and they have a whole article on...
We're not clowning around. I like that.
Yeah, see, the new and improved Clarion hits the stands.
Yeah.
And I think it's very nice because it's like from the 1990s. So...
Cool.
They had an article about building the cafeteria, like the cafeteria was being built back then. So it's just like, it feels like it's a blast from the past. It is a blast from the past, but
yeah, of course.
It just brings like such interesting things because, wow, there was a time here in this college that they didn't have a cafeteria, or the cafeteria that we go to was not here since the beginning.
Nice.
So it's just like these interesting things. We got some from the magazine as well because, you know, that this is us.
This is us. This is what we make.
And I like this one.
I like the one on the top that said "Journalism Matters."
Yeah, Jazz made that one, made that little collage there for us
That's pretty
to
cool.
put it in. And we got a little flag as well, Sinclair flag from...
Guess who's this?
we got our little poster as well.
Yeah. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
This reminds me of the videos that when someone comes up and they're like, "Guess that Pokemon."
Oh yeah.
And it's just an empty frame, and you have to guess who these two people are.
Yeah, it's us. Look. And you can tell from that one alone the size of our table, how it was before.
Oh yeah, look how small it used to look.
We had the older table there.
Yeah.
But yeah, putting this board together was just like, it was difficult in finding what to put it there.
I like it.
But now we have stuff, and this is just a little shout out for anyone that's interested in like a student that wants to advertise their stuff or something. We can put stuff here on the board as well. We have plenty of space, and that is on purpose. We're not leaving it empty for for the sake of leaving it empty. No, we want people to come and say, hey, I have this club that I want to advertise or something. We can put it there.
Cool.
You know, maybe if we get sponsors along the way, we can also host their ads over here as well.
Yeah, why not?
You know, it's I think it's interesting, and it also not all these things are glued. You can see some of them have little pins.
Yeah.
That's because it is going to be an interchangeable thing. We're going to be
it's going to be
stuff down and taking stuff
I would say it's temporary. So
yeah. It's a little encapsulation of the time.
So as you guys can see, we took you a little bit around the office because we have done a lot of, Jay has done a lot of construction.
Yes.
And he did a lot of organizing and, designing the whole studio, which looks way better now because our main idea was to bring a camera, and we didn't want to just like film just a video like with nothing, just a plain background.
Yeah.
That's why we started adding those things. Yeah. And today's podcast, it's going to be about a lot of things we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, it's going to be a very light one.
Yeah, really. First thing is that I'm back.
Yes,
so going to be back on track.
Uh-huh.
Me and Jay and other different people are going to be working on the podcast. Jay said in his last podcast he was going to step down a little bit.
Yes.
Because he has a lot of other works to do. So I don't blame him at all. So thanks for Jay again for helping a lot and being the host.
It's a pleasure. And I still will be writing the podcast. I'm not going to be hands off the podcast.
Course.
But I'm now I'm giving the opportunity for more people to come in my place because that was essentially what was happening before. You stepped away and then a lot of people came in. But now it's going to be interesting because we're going to have video so everyone can see people that I interviewed.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
And it's very interesting. And I am excited for that because I think it's going to give an opportunity for our co-workers to sit down here and present themselves.
To stand out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, we didn't want to have a plain background for the podcast recording, but that's also another reason why we weren't uploading on YouTube before.
Yeah.
It's because when we were recording only audio, we agreed that it would be best to just leave it as Spotify.
Yeah.
We were not wanting to just upload a podcast without a video to YouTube.
Yeah, of course.
Which now, of course, as you can probably see where I'm going with this, it means that we're going to be having these episodes uploaded
on YouTube.
Yeah,
on our YouTube channel.
We have our video editor, our great Kion is going to be
editing.
Going to be joining the video with audio, and it's going to make everything sound great. And we're going to be uploading these things weekly.
Yeah, weekly, probably every Thursday. I would say maybe Tuesdays or Thursdays. I think these are the best days because most of the staff members are here.
Yes.
And so right now, as you guys see, there's just one camera. So hello.
Hi.
And in the future, we're going to start having better cameras, better angles. So there's going to be one behind Jay and there's going to be one behind me. And we're going to switch between which is called the triangle method. We're going to switch between each other's when each one is talking. So it's much going to be better, and we're very excited.
Yeah,
it's the first time we'll have a video.
Yes. Yeah. And now they can actually see our faces now.
Yeah, does our voices match our face?
Yeah.
Or how we are?
Granted, I will say this, now that I'm doing a lot more reporting for the Clarion, I've been going around and people know my face more now.
No way.
So, yeah, it is interesting to be recognized.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. It feels like, I exist outside of my own perception. It is fun.
Actually, I have a really good question for you.
What's up?
Over the summer when I was back home and stuff like that, I'll tell you guys about that later because we have more things to cover now. Did anyone through Sinclair came to you and be like, oh, I listened to the podcast and the podcast sounds good and good job, guys, and everything?
Yes, I received some compliments.
No way.
Yeah.
Let's go.
For example, Kion, he's our number one fan. So he's always commenting about the podcast. But no, we do share the podcast, and we got some decent views. So that's very interesting. I believe the fact that we have more people talking kind of gives also an opportunity for them to say, hey, I was on this podcast, right?
Cool.
So we got quite a good audience for we just started this podcast, and I think we got some good numbers.
That's great.
Yeah.
I also received a couple of messages from people being like, hey JoJo, we miss you. Like, when are you going back?
Yeah.
And the energy that you bring and stuff like that. And
Uh-huh.
I said, I will be back in the fall.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a much nicer podcast since we have upgraded to everything.
Yeah. No.
So
it's interesting because now we have the hype.
yeah,
Because we over the summer I was already starting to build up like this excitement because I was building these things up. So
Yeah.
slowly but surely I was seeing these things come to life, and now that they are here and they are happening, it's it's like super it's super exciting, and we do have plans for the YouTube channel now.
yeah, of course.
Because the YouTube channel was kind of dead, forgotten. We weren't uploading as much content, but for this fall, we have a few quotas now, and one of these quotas is we're going to be publishing a video once a week.
Yeah,
Now
it's gonna be
that-
with the podcast.
Yeah, that
so-
obviously means that we're going to be having the weekly episodes of the podcast being submitted on the YouTube channel, but that doesn't mean that's going to be just the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we are having this now. This is one corner of Jess's room, but we have the other corner over there, right? The one on the left corner here is going to be used for recording other stuff.
Yeah, of course.
So-
It's the YouTube channel, like Jay said, it's not only just gonna be podcasting.
Yes.
So over there, behind Jay's shoulder, we have a big green screen.
Yeah, very big.
So we're gonna be having maybe sketches or just funny videos or maybe even Q&As.
Yes.
And like different other things, maybe challenges, maybe Q&As, different other videos that
And-
we're gonna have fun with.
Yeah, and focus also on broadcasting, like like actual, like news channels.
Yeah.
where you have because we have the table over there as well. It's on the other corner.
Oh,
You
yeah.
cannot see, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's over there. And the idea is having someone to report. Sit down, say good
just
evening.
be like-
These are the news of the
Yeah.
week or something like that. Let's go over.
It's a little sketch for Sinclair students.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because that way, we can write articles and we can post them on our website and share them on social media, but YouTube is not really a sharing. Like we cannot share written articles on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a way to show these articles of the week in a more interesting way.
Yeah.
In a more interesting manner. But that's going to be up to the multimedia specialist to decide how they're going to be handling that.
I mean, we made different other ideas that we're gonna have, especially with the green screen, which is like I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Okay,
but
yeah.
the ideas are mostly just gonna be maybe what students at Sinclair tell us, and I would love to do Q&As
Yeah.
through X, and it's not Twitter
yeah.
now, so it's
Yeah,
X.
exactly.
Yeah, or anything else.
It is X now, and I think now that you said, I think I've been saying follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And Twitter,
up
yeah,
up until last episode, and I'm just realizing it's not Twitter anymore.
yeah, it's
That's-
X, guys.
Yeah,
It's X.
yeah, it is X, and it's gonna take a lot of getting used to it if someone's gonna be getting used to it at all. I don't know. I think Elon Musk is the only one that actually calls it X.
He said it's because the reason why he's just apparently like obsessed with the letter X.
Oh yeah.
He's just obsessed with it. He likes it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it really is a thing of like, I have the money, so I'll just do it, right? Because
Maybe.
why not?
Maybe.
But that's very interesting. I like to see how it's going. Recently, there was like a little bit of controversy going on Twitter. Oh, sorry, a little bit of controversy going on in X.
On X, yeah.
He was mentioning something about removing the option of blocking people.
Really?
Yeah. So you
Why
wouldn't
though?
be able to block people anymore. I don't know what his reasoning was, but there are some regulations that do not allow him to take that option away. As a social media, for you to have it on certain app stores like the one in Apple, you would have to have the option to block users, because that's just like a kind of a security thing.
Yeah, of
we
course.
know that there's a lot of harassing that can go on online, and sometimes there are some weird people online, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
of course.
so
It's the
having-
internet, man.
Having a blocking function is just crucial, not because you don't want to, just because you disagree with someone. Some people use it that way, yes, but for actual security purposes, for you to keep someone that can be weird, threatening, to keep them away from knowing what's going on in your life. And it is like a very important option. He said that, but it just feels like Same reason why he changed the name to X. I like the letter X. I am obsessed with the letter X. He might have just said something that he's like, you know what? I don't want to have blocking features on X anymore. And
stop falling for it, Jay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take it off, but he cannot. So that's not really going anywhere. People caused a little bit of a ruckus when he announced that because, of course, but no, it didn't go anywhere, and I don't think it's going anywhere. Let's see.
You know that he bought, I think, Twitter for like, I think either. I'm not really mistaken. I think it's either 49 billion or 49 million.
I'm pretty sure it sounds like a billion.
No, I think it's 49 billion. Yeah, he bought it for like 49 billion. So congrats, Elon.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money, man.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah, come on.
Well, let's just hope it can. I try to be positive when like weird things like this happen. There's a whole new feature where Twitter is now monetizing certain users if you have the subscription.
Oh wow!
The Twitter Blue or X Blue or X Premium. I don't know what it's called anymore because it used to be Twitter Blue.
Now it's probably X.
And I think it's X, but I don't know if it's
X
blue
Premium
anymore because Twitter was blue. Now X is just
it's black. It's X black maybe.
Yeah, X black. I don't know. But then again, the letter X for a website is just kind of suspicious. It's like it feels like it's a lot of like mature content or something.
So so X or Twitter is a long story.
Yeah. Either way, X or Twitter doesn't matter. We're still there at Sinclair Clarion.
Yeah, of course.
Just you can still follow us, whether you call it Twitter or X.
X us there instead of tweet us there.
Yeah,
so.
just X is it. X. Never mind. Let's move on. I cannot say that.
So moving on from X, we have a couple of news that went out this week at Sinclair. Yeah. So Jay will take it over, give us some news, and after that, I'm gonna jump into a very nice subject.
Yeah.
That I wanted to talk about. So
this week. Man, this week is the first week of fall. So welcome.
Welcome back, students.
We started this week very, very hot. And I don't mean just the temperature,
okay? Oh, my
God. I mean, our new edition is out.
Yeah!
So our the August-September edition is out. And it's just like, it's very interesting. We did it's
really colorful.
Yes.
Very colorful.
Very colorful.
So
we had a lot of fun doing it and editing this one. I wrote an article here on this one. See, I'm here on this.
Oh, you wrote that?
Yeah, I was the one that wrote that.
Nice.
I wrote my voice section talking about how it feels like to be an international student studying in the summer.
Cool.
And, it's a nice read and all.
Hey, because it's like a personal thing, like people would like it. Because you said like you wrote your own personal blog.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of students will relate to that.
Yes.
So.
Actually, it's interesting because we do take submissions from contributing writers.
Oh.
So, the Clarion is constantly hiring reporters, especially reporters, because all the other positions we have, they were open until the last week of summer. Then suddenly every position got filled.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, we have graphic designers, we have web technicians, we have ad reps, business manager. We have it all. Okay.
Cool.
But we are always looking for reporters. But if you don't want to work for us, we also take contributing writers' stories.
Mm-hmm.
So this person has something that they wrote and they would like to share it. We also take that also either for the website or for the magazine. We can figure it out.
That's pretty cool.
Though I believe the magazine for September has already been set. Like we already know
what we're gonna do and stuff.
Yeah. The articles have been assigned. But if you would like to be a contributing writer, hit us up. We'll gladly share your work because this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
But man, this magazine. Okay, so it was supposed to be here on Friday, right? I wasn't here on Friday because I was taking a trip. I was out of town. Then I came here on Saturday to deliver it. And it wasn't here. It just didn't get delivered on Friday, which is a little unfortunate.
Drove here for nothing.
Yeah. Then it arrived on Monday. So we went to place.
Okay.
So I got here. Unfortunately, I was able to delegate a little bit of the tasks because I am the distributor coordinator, which is the fancy name for Paperboy, right?
Yeah.
But I was able to ask for help, and I had some lovely coworkers helping put some magazines out until one of them reported back saying that one of the racks was missing. So
I remember when you told me that.
Our magazine stand in Building 14, first floor, was just gone.
Just gone.
Just like
just
not
disappeared.
There. No idea where it went. And so I had to run around the whole campus to see if I could find it. I could not. And you found me when I was coming back.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Was a messy pile of sweat.
Jay came running at me. Like, he just came running, and then all of a sudden, he just puts my hands on my shoulder, and I look at him, and mans was sweating.
I was.
And he was like, I'm like, what's going on? He's like, some of the racks were missing in building 14, and I just went running for it to see where it is.
I had to find out where they were because, well, one, I had to put the magazines there, and two, it's our stand.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want people to just take our stand away. You shouldn't do that. But fortunately, the very next day, I was able to talk to one of the green vests and say, it was early in the morning, I got to him and say, hey, if you find this stand, could you please let us know? And by the end of the afternoon, they called us like, we found the stand. So green vest, they did it again. They're exceptional people here.
Good job, green vest.
They're always like willing to help, and they get the job done.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the stand is back, and it has magazines now, and of course, all the rest of campus has magazines. Don't forget, it is free, so you can take a copy. You can take 2 copies if you want. You know,
take
it's fine.
3.
Yeah. Just like the whole. Well, actually, don't take the stand, but
No.
We've been
Not
through
the
this
stand.
already. We've been through
not
this.
the stand.
Please leave the
Take
stand.
magazines.
But that was just for us.
Yeah.
The welcome week for everyone else, though, has been quite eventful. It is being quite eventful. So for the first day, they had welcome stations from 7:30 to 5:30, and these were just like you probably saw them.
Yeah, the little red tents outside.
Yeah, so we had the tents. Like they gave students a bunch of
Free
Sinclair,
stuff.
Sinclair stuff. They helped them find their classrooms and all of that. It's a pretty busy day. And then starting on Tuesday, besides the welcome stations still being there, we had a meet and greet at the Peace Place, which is the place where people can go there to. It's the place where the multi-faith chaplains is, and also the LGBTQ plus support group. Okay. So the Peace Place is essentially a place where all different cultures go to stay together.
Nice.
So it really is like it's the place where like there's no difference. You know, it's supposed to be a place that is welcoming for all. Again, whole Sinclair is a welcoming place for all.
Yeah.
But the Peace Place is the place where people can come, hang out, and some people practice their religion and you need a place to pray. The Peace Place also offers that. So it's just a very cool room. It's on room 10442.
Building 10, 442.
Yeah.
So it's building 10, 4th floor.
Yes, correct. Yeah. It's just across the counseling services. And they're always open. Well, not always. They're open from like 7 to 5 p.m. That's on Fridays. Then 7 to 7, Monday through Thursday. They have the times there.
Nice.
If they get it changed. But the thing is, usually because it's a place that is aiming to provide privacy to the students, people are usually not there, including advisors or counselors. So you think that the place is closed because there's no one there, the lights are off. But it's actually open for you to go in and turn on the lights and stay there as much as you want.
Okay.
Now, yesterday they had a diversity fair happening at Loggia. I don't know how you pronounce that. It is Italian. And that was a place that was aiming to talk about some stigmatized topics. So you had a bunch of clubs from Sinclair there. You had a bunch of services. I went there, took a picture with all of them, well, almost all of them. I was able to interview a whole bunch. It was very nice, and I will be writing an article about it. It's going to be going up on the website either later this week or earlier the next week. Today, they had the Luau Bash, which I just realized that I misspelled Luau in a message that I sent like 2 hours ago. But it was supposed to celebrate like the fall, but also this kind of heat wave that we have going on. They were giving away some ice cream, free pretzels, so we can still hit there. It's going from 1 to 3. So if you're down, we can totally go there after we're done recording.
Yeah, why not?
But I was there already. Took some pictures of the people. Grabbed a pretzel. I grabbed my little flower necklace here.
Hawaiian stuff.
Yeah, I forgot to address it. I kind of forgot that I was even wearing it. But yeah,
it's very light.
And they also have this what they call Appalachian make and take table, which is essentially for making some sand art. which is just very nice.
Oh yeah, where's your bottle?
Oh, mine is in the main office. I forgot to bring it with me. Yeah,
he was. They were trying to make, I think, a Brazilian flag.
Yeah, I was trying to make one. It has the colors. It has the colors. It doesn't have the shapes, but it has the colors.
It makes it.
Yeah. Now, nothing happening on Friday, but next week we have more stuff. So there's a career Jenga happening from 11:30 to
Career
1:30.
Jenga?
Yeah, I have no idea what that implies.
Is it like actual Jenga?
I think so. It says, swing by to stack career building blocks and learn about career development resources that will help you prepare for your future. It's going to be outside buildings 2 and 3 by the crosswalk.
Oh, I think I know what they're doing here. So
I have no idea.
It's going to be a Jenga game, but it's going to be connected through like development and career stuff.
Like you pull a block and there's
and maybe there's
story.
a paper on it that says like what kind of path or career you might choose and stuff like that. So that's actually kind of a smart idea.
Yeah, I might pass by that to see what it entails because I'm gonna be free by then. But that's all that is happening. Tuesday then we're gonna have the Papambai to fight the leader in you. Just some leadership assessment.
Nice.
And we also have Green Dot and Let's Talk About Clubs and Organizations. So it's going to be by the fireplace on Building 10.
Yeah, that's the first floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then on Wednesday, we have Food Pantry Open House because we have a food pantry here at Sinclair. A lot of people don't know. That's in Building 13, room 426. It's going to be from 9 to 11 a.m.
Okay.
And then later in that day, we're going to have the Campus Student Employment Fair, which we're also going to be writing an article about it. But yeah, if you want to attend, please do. It's going to be in Building 10, second floor from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. 30 p.m.
30 p.m.
It's going to be a long event.
Yeah. Is it like where, like, is it students, can they go and they can apply there for jobs?
Yeah, you find about employment opportunities.
Cool.
On campus.
Nice.
And
it's your chance, guys, to come apply the Clarions.
Exactly. We have application papers on the wall now.
Also on the wall.
Now, last but not least, we have the Welcome Week Tartan Lawn Party.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, we're going to be there.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that one.
So pass by to join us from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. outside of Building 14.
Yeah, come say hi to us, guys.
Yeah, we're going to be there. I don't know about you, but I'm going to be there because I have 2 tables that I'm going to be attending. I have the Clarion table and I have the International Student Organization table.
Oh, so
I believe you're going to be there with me.
I'm going to be there with you both tables. Yeah, I have to. I remember when Monica was like, "Hey, JoJo, I need you at the table because I want someone that's very energetic."
Yeah, we need the energy.
I got you.
And also this happened on Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, but it's also going to be happening on a Monday. TLC, the Tutoring Learning Center, is going to be hosting escape room all day. So,
escape room.
Yeah, so if you like escape rooms, you can just reach them on Building 7 at the library.
Next week is going to be a blast.
Yeah. Yes. So lots of stuff, and you're not going to remember all of this, I know. But if anything caught your attention here, just grab one of these.
Yeah, I think it's like laying around everywhere.
They have it everywhere. So, for example, we have one in the board right here because I was supposed to use that one, and then I put it on the wall. Then I got another one, and then someone else took it, and then I got a third one, and that was also taken from someone else. So this is the 4th paper that I got.
Wow.
Too.
Hey, I think this is also well, it's not the same thing, but it's also on the Sinclair website.
Yes.
If you go on mysinclair.edu, you just go to events, and then eventually, like when you click on the box, it takes you straight away to all the events that are happening throughout this week and next week.
Yeah, so. And also www.sinclair.edu/welcome week. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. I was gonna say pretty much it, but it's a lot. It's a busy week.
Hey, I mean, thanks to Jay for providing us with this information. We definitely needed those. We'll try our best to show up for every single one of them, but I mean. Fall semester is for me, my own preference is it's gonna be a tough one for me because I have a lot of work to do. 4 classes, 3 of them are computer science, and one is like college level math. I don't know about you, Jay, but I know that Jay is also very busy gonna be. The one next Wednesday is the Tartan Lawn.
That's Thursday. Wednesday we have the employment fair.
Okay, so the Thursday one, we are definitely gonna be there.
Yes.
So hop, swing by, come say hi, and be like. Oh, JoJo and Jay, welcome. I mean, we didn't expect you guys to look like this.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I think people know already what we look like because we're always in the school.
Yeah. We don't leave.
Yeah, we don't
I
leave.
stay in this place more than I stayed in my own house.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
I see the people of the Clarion more than I see my parents.
wow. But we like it here. We me and Jay always like, well, since I came back from the summer now, I have a lot of things to do at the Clarions.
Yeah.
Jay has been doing from the start. All summer he was busy and still taking classes as well, right? You were taking classes in the summer?
Yes.
So taking classes in the summer and also working with the Clarion and planning a lot of things.
Keeping the podcast running in the summer.
So now we have, finished the news for the week for Sinclair this week and next week.
That's really all there is.
We're going to talk about some topics today that I mentioned to him a couple of days ago. So, well, firstly, the new movies that have been coming out are kind of very interesting.
Yeah, it was a busy summer for movies.
Yeah, busy summer for movies. When I remember when I was back home in my home country, and I was just sitting down and I was just scrolling through TikTok and I saw the new movies that are going to be coming out this late year and the year after that, and I was like, and there was like probably I think like 7 or 10 of them were just like horror movies.
Oh.
And I was like, yes!
Yeah.
So there was there's the new Conjuring that's gonna be coming out.
Yes.
There's another It movie that's gonna come out.
Really?
I think so, yeah. Another It movie is gonna come out. And I think
they had a new Insidious. That one's already out.
The new Insidious, The Last Key or whatever it's called. I think
it's either a key or a door.
Yeah, I think it's called either The Last Door or The Last Key. Is it out?
I think it's out.
No way! Because I'm going straight away to go watch it right now. Yeah. It's my favorite horror movie. Yeah, the whole chapters are just amazing in that movie.
Cool.
And I think a lot of Marvel's movies, a lot of Marvels are gonna come out too.
Okay.
And DC as well. Comics has been going crazy as well in the summer.
Yeah.
A lot of comics has been released. A lot of people have been talking about them, especially the Spider-Man and the Hulk one. Yeah, so which is cool. Over the summer, especially with artists and music. I mean, come on. You know what's been trending lately? So I think one of the most music that's been trending lately is just funk. It's just literally crazy funk.
It's just it's contagious.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. It's well, they basically what they did. The idea is that Jay is Brazilian, so he knows what Brazilian funk is. It's it's very bouncy.
Yes.
Very bouncy music.
I think Brazilian music had always a way of just giving you that feel of I want to like move.
Yeah, it's
even
crazy
when it
gas.
wasn't like they have funk, which is very popular nowadays.
Yeah.
Especially with the younger audience.
Yeah.
But even back when it was like bossa nova, you just hear that and you're just like, I want to move.
Wow.
And it's not really like gym music. You wouldn't go to the gym to listen to bossa nova. If you do, you're probably
a peaceful guy.
Yeah, you're very very peaceful.
But doing your thing.
But like, and then there's samba, and we have like variations of samba, like the axé, the pagode, which are just like samba, but even more danceable.
Yeah, you move more.
Yeah, Brazil has always found a way to make like these contagious rhythms, these things that just put you in the mood to move around. And I think that's very interesting. But I was very, very impressed when you came talking to me about how you listen to Brazilian funk a lot. I'm like, whoa,
bro, are you kidding me? It's so good. So it basically how it started is the Brazilian funk, normal songs, normal funk. After it started trending, it came up to actual artists taking those songs and adding different voices to different sounds to them. So like
sampling
bass, like samples, melodies and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like what I showed you today. You remember when you were sitting in the international office and I gave you an AirPod and I was like, listen to what I listen. It's some Brazilian lyrics, but they add some crazy music to it. So
they build on it.
Yeah, it basically turns into gym music. And what I've been seeing lately trending on TikTok is that. So do you watch anime?
No.
Okay.
I watched an anime.
Okay, an anime. So basically, those anime epic moments of like two people fighting or just some crazy scene, they put a funk edit on it.
They do?
Yeah. Oh my god! And it actually slaps.
I
it
am
goes
skeptical
hard
about it.
I will show you. I will show you some.
Okay.
one of the things that I have saw that everyone has been taking those anime clips, editing them into some crazy Brazilian funk or any type of funk, especially Brazilian funk, and it's crazy. It's actually, it gets you going. When you watch it, you're like, "Yep, I'm hitting the gym right now."
That is interesting.
Which is just a crazy source of motivation. I'm not even joking. I've heard from so many people of how much Brazilian funk or how much funk music remix they've seen on TikTok.
Really?
People started going to the gym.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I think it's from a musical standpoint, it's understandable why it gets mixed a lot, because funk, like the original funk musics, musically they're not that complex. Right?
Okay.
Funk music as a whole is sort of like an easier type of music to write, because it doesn't it relies more on that beat than anything else.
Okay.
But
So it's
because
more
because it relies on the beat so much, it leaves other places kind of open for interpretation. So when you have a DJ that gets their hand on a funk track, they can mix it better. They have more room to mess around with.
Really?
Because as long as they keep that beat going, they can mess around with the rest of the music. You know, they change, they increase reverb, they add like other effects, they add other instruments, they add their you know, all of these things. So it becomes sort of a creative field for them to mess around with. So I can see the appeal, and I can see how it gets popular. I mean, it got popular in Brazil for one reason, and I don't think that reason wouldn't be as valid as somewhere else.
Jay, I'm talking, everyone is listening to Brazilian funk.
How did you come to find it? Like, how was, like, do you remember when did you first listen to it?
Okay, so, well, I think funk, but like not like the normal funk. I'm talking like the remixed funk that people make, which is crazy. I think it started trending like maybe a year ago. I think maybe a year ago, something around that time. And I think I saw it through TikTok maybe. Maybe one time I saw it through TikTok, or me and my friends. So me and my friends, well, okay, so most of my friends are musicians like you.
Okay.
And they make music like on the computer, on softwares and stuff like that. And they came across these trending videos on funk, and all of a sudden they're sending it to our group chat. And I'm like, oh my God, this sounds so crazy. Like I already added to my Spotify playlist. I'm working out with them every single day.
Cool.
So I'm listening to these on repeat. So it was mostly, I would say, probably either from TikTok or just my friends, because we always share music together.
That's cool.
Yeah. I would say like funk right now, it's probably my best genre for music. It used to be Trap Nation or Future Bass, which is I like it.
So I get it why you would go from that to funk.
Yeah.
Because they have some similarities there.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, of course. There's it starts with a melody, maybe a little bit of lyrics, and then there's a beat drop in the middle, and then it continues.
Yeah.
What the thing that goes crazy is that funk, all of it is just beat drops. There's no stopping. It just goes, and just the melody, the rhythms, the BPMs, everything is so perfect.
I'll tell you, February, Carnival hits in Brazil, and man,
I have to go there.
Oh man,
I have to go there
yeah,
one day.
it gets pretty wild.
Wow.
Yeah, me personally, I'm not a big funk kind of guy. I don't listen to a lot of it, but I totally see the appeal. Like a lot of people like to pretend like they don't see it, or like it's just like, oh, it's such like low effort music. Why does it make such success? Because I just don't think they see that
I love music.
Music has been used, and it still is used in many different ways.
Yeah,
they have many different
so
finalities, right?
Yeah.
So funk just managed to be very good one at what it's trying to do. That's why it's good.
Funk, I know for a fact, it's just still gonna be trending probably for the next couple of years.
Oh yeah. One
It's
thing that I
everywhere.
think it's interesting though is that you show me these edits, and I always see that they spell funk as PH.
Yeah, PH, not
yeah.
FUNK.
So it's like PH
ONK.
ONK.
Yeah,
funk. I think it's kind of understandable because when you say funk, people think of the funk that plays here, right? The American funk.
Yeah, the American funk or
which
the Brazilian
is
funk.
very different from what this funk is.
There,
like it's
difference
it's
is very
oranges
big.
and apples, really. Like you cannot compare. both. They're so different in like everything. So I see why they would make it with a PH instead, but I just think it's funny because funk is already like an English word that that Brazilians took to make the music.
Yeah.
And then it was already English, but then when it went back to English, they changed the way it's spelled, you know?
I'll tell you this. So, okay, there's a different type of funks. So, well, people have been... So, okay, how they make a funk is basically it's just a crazy beat with crazy bass, high BPMs and stuff like that. And it can be also, what's mostly about it is that they either do slowed or reverbed plus slowed. So you can listen to them in 3 different styles. And so some people take the actual voices of anime characters, they put it in with some music, and then they add the beat drop in.
Okay.
But then Brazilian funk, when... maybe an artist, it could be a Brazilian, it could be an American, it could be anywhere. An artist, it could be anyone. He took these Brazilian songs and turned them into a Brazilian funk. It became probably, in my opinion, preferences, the best one. So I have Brazilian funk on the top and then like maybe other funks at the bottom.
Yeah, it used to be a very common thing to happen in Brazil that actual funk artists would sample popular music from outside of Brazil.
Wow.
There is like popular funks that sample Sweet Child of Mine.
Okay.
There's one that samples Other Side by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh. Wow.
And they become famous. And it's just, I think it was only a matter of time until they start sampling themselves. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty impressive. I can say that.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the music, it's not my style, but I cannot deny to say how big it is, you know, and how and how good it is at what it's trying to do.
Dude, like,
because this is how we have to analyze something, right?
One time I saw something which is like it's funny, but it amazed me at the same time. When people are connected to music, they can really feel what's happening. So one time I was like just scrolling through TikTok, and I saw, you know, these, when you scroll to the left and you saw like captions, and you read the picture with a caption. Okay. And you scroll. So the first one was, so it starts with a funk music, with a Brazilian funk, and it says, when a robber breaks into my house. And the first picture is just a robber trying to open the door. The second one is the robber is inside. The robber gets inside. And it says, robber gets inside thinking that he's going to rob something. And then the last picture is literally a tall black figure in the corner with the beat drop of the Brazilian funk. And it says, me losing 10 competitive Rainbow Six Siege games. So thinking, so it's this like they're connecting it. They're connecting it with just like some crazy type of energy, which is completely true. Which is a lot of people can relate to it, because gamers can be like, yeah, after 10 games of competitive losing streak, I will be extremely mad to the point that I'll beat like 100 people at the same time. That's why they connected it like that.
It doesn't surprise me, because funk music in Brazil also is very
aggressive, right?
It is aggressive, but I was going to say it's also very used. It's used a lot in memes.
Okay.
Because now here's the catch. A lot of funk lyrics, they almost all of them, I've yet to read one that isn't complete, like superficial. But some of them are deliberately funny.
Okay.
Like they try to be funny in their music. They try to like give a little bit of comedy in them.
Yeah.
And then they become memes, or they become good to have in memes because they are actually funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like it's a whole rabbit hole, man. You like rabbit holes, so try to go down like to see like
what's there?
Traditional Brazilian funk without the edits, and you're gonna see like
I'm probably not gonna like it.
Because from what I hear from the edits, they do remaster and remix a lot of stuff.
Yes, you can't even tell that it's like they took it from that. So yeah, man, music is big. Music is nice.
But that's not my cup of tea. I'm gonna be at the lawn party with my guitar playing some music.
Really?
But I'm not playing Brazilian funk.
Come on, man.
No, I'm not.
Come on.
Okay, maybe one.
You're gonna see me going
maybe
crazy.
Maybe one.
Okay,
I'll think about you.
Listen,
I'll think.
Another thing that I maybe it's just a personal preference as well is it's very motivating for guys. Every single time I see an edit of someone in the gym, Brazilian funk. dum, dum, dish, dum, dum. It just goes crazy. And when someone is watching that video, they're like, I want to be in that position. So they go search Brazilian funk and they just make a playlist, and all of a sudden they're like, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow because I want to listen to that playlist and I want to work out.
Wow.
That's exactly how it is. And I've heard it from like 3 people. They're like, the reason why we started gym because of the funk music that's been coming out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You see, so it really, at the end of the day, we can say that it promotes health.
Yeah, you need something to move your emotion, not just your physical body.
Right.
So, that's I think that's going to be it for today's episode, right?
All right.
We covered the things and the events that are going to be happening this week and next week.
Yep.
We talked about funk and interesting parts of funk.
Yeah.
And you guys know Jay is also a musician, and he gave us some examples of music and stuff like that. So, would you like to add something, Jay?
Not really. No, I think we talked a lot today. We have
45 minutes.
We have a lot of 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I didn't even feel it. It just passed that.
Okay. So this was the episode. If you have any comments, you can leave the comments in the YouTube the section.
Yep.
And if you're listening to this on Spotify, remember, follow us on our social medias. We are there on Instagram and Facebook, X, and YouTube at Sinclair Clarion. And I'll see you all. We'll see you all.
Yeah, we will definitely see you all
next week.
Next Thursday. Thank you guys and have a great day.
See ya.